Men and women, distinguished compatriots, my Pan-Africanist brothers and sisters, the year 2025 has been profoundly challenging, defined by moments of hope, moments of hard choices, moments of significant trials. Yet by the grace of God Almighty and guided by the wisdom of our ancestors, we persevered with resilience and determination. Ghana has witnessed notable progress under the new government, which assumed office and worked to restore a measure of economic stability after the turbulence of the previous administration. Observable reductions in prices point to easing inflation and some relief for the cost of living pressures. This we can praise Minister of Finance and Economic Planning, Dr. KCL Atuforsen, for his determination to see economic recovery. However, as a farmer myself, I cannot gloss or ignore the severe burden of high input costs during the 2025 farming season. I strongly urge government to intervene decisively by purchasing grains and cereals, particularly the current glut of maize and rice at economically viable prices. Looking ahead to the 2026 farming season, meaningful subsidies on fertilizer, inputs, and improved seeds will be indispensable. Every nation must survive on the strength of the youth. Youth empowerment must remain a national priority. Sports, now a multi-billion-dollar global industry, offers Ghana a powerful tool to reduce unemployment and nurture talent. I commend the Minister for Sports and Recreation, the Honorable Kofi Adams, for giving attention to historically underfunded disciplines such as volleyball, basketball, arm wrestling, and handball. It is commendable the work that Kofi Adams is doing within that fraternity. It is also imperative for me to acknowledge the significant strides that Ghana has made after a collapse in our footballs into now qualifying into the World Cup. It is my hope and prayer that the players and technical team will be given the needed support and encouragement so that Ghana will become the first African country to lift the World Cup. I also take this moment to salute the Calibi volleyball team and the Calibi Sporting Club football team and their management, supporters, and sponsors for their tireless commitment to excellence. I am confident that 2026 will mark even greater achievements for these teams. In the Upper West region, where deplorable road infrastructure continues to stifle development, it is encouraging that the government of John Dramani Mahama has pledged to reconstruct critical roads, including the Wenchi, Sola Wa, and Wa Hang Tona Navrongo routes under the Big Push initiative. While such promises have been made before, we remain cautiously hopeful that this administration led by John Mahama will translate these promises into tangible commitments and action. As leader of the People's National Convention, I reaffirm our resolve as a principled opposition party to offer credible policy alternatives and to hold government accountable wherever and whenever it strays from the interests of the Ghanaian people. Africa is richly endowed, yet its people, Africa richly endowed, yet its people must no longer be condemned to poverty and exploitation. I call on the African Union to rise with courage and clarity, defending the sovereignty of member states while firmly confronting leaders who rig elections and undermine the democratic will of their people. The people of Togo's democratic will has been constantly undermined, yet the African Union and the Economic Community of West African States have turned a blind eye. Similarly, the people of Cameroon have suffered untold brutality and dehumanization in the hands of Paul Biya. The African Union is quiet and mute. The case of Ivory Coast, La Côte d'Ivoire, is not good news to us. To neo-colonial forces that interfere in our affairs, to destabilize governments that do not serve their interests, Africa must be left alone to chart its own destiny. May God bless our homeland Ghana, bless our continent Africa, and may 2026 be a year of prosperity. May 2026 be a year of justice. And may 2026 be a year of renewed hope. And may it strengthen the bonds of true Pan-African unity. Thank you, and God bless. Happy New Year to each and every one. I thank you.